Now available on shop.shiningbull.com are Bitcoin predictions from now until the end of May of next year. And for Indian investors, we have my Nifty and Bank Nifty predictions. Definitely don't miss out on these two books. Mars, the red planet, generates aggressive action on Earth. Foreign institutional investors bought 29,510 crore rupees worth of Indian equities in just 10 days in the second half of April. Analysts pointed to softening valuations, strong domestic consumption, RBI-driven liquidity, and India's projected 6% plus GDP growth as key reasons behind the surge in foreign interest. This period of renewed interest by FIIs coincided with Rahu and Saturn's conjunction at the beginning of Pisces, along with Venus. Pisces is the 12th sign and generates foreign lands on Earth. Rahu himself is foreigners. Saturn, meanwhile, generates factories and workers on Earth. Venus, the brightest planet, brings wealth to people. Swiftly following the historic inflow, on Friday, April 25th, Reuters reported that Apple plans to move all US-bound iPhone production to India by 2026, engaging in urgent planning with Foxconn and Tata in response to escalating US-China trade tensions. The shift would double Apple's iPhone manufacturing in India, where the company is already increasing exports due to Trump's tariffs on Chinese goods. Moon passed Venus in Pisces on Friday, April 25th, when the media announced that Apple planned to shift production to India. It was simply an auspicious moment for India, as Moon and Venus are both benefic planets, and Venus is exalted in Pisces, the 12th sign, which generates both foreign lands and release of liquidity on Earth. However, on Friday, May 23rd, President Donald Trump threatened Apple with a 25% tariff if it does not build US-bound iPhones inside the United States, saying specifically, "He is building all over India. I don't want you building in India," referring to Apple's CEO Tim Cook. Apple stock dropped nearly 4% on the news. Apple's stock dropped 4% after Trump's threatening Truth Social post, and 4 is the number of Cancer, the 4th sign of the zodiac, which generates the homeland and corresponding feelings of security on Earth, as it is the sign that Moon rules, and Moon is the mother. Mars has been traveling in Cancer, and Mars, the general of the Sun's army, is known to be at his weakest or most vulnerable in Cancer. On Friday, May 23rd, when Trump made the post, Venus had just passed trine to Mars. Mercury had just entered Taurus. India's Nifty responded with a nice green candle on the daily, due to Moon again traveling with Venus in the sky, as he had done when Apple first decided to move production to India. However, the Nifty has been in a downtrend since May 15th, when Sun entered Taurus. Interestingly, I predicted this very downtrend in the book Shining Bull, Nifty 50 Bank Nifty, 1st April 2025 until 31st March 2026. That's the date range that the book covers. I see that when Mercury passes Sun at the end of May, there will be an interesting resolution to the matter of Trump and Apple. Mercury will pass Sun on almost exactly the opposite side of Earth to Apple's natal Mercury. On that day, Mars will be opposing Apple's natal Moon, the place Moon was located when Apple first went public. I see that Apple will at this moment make another agile move related to its overseas production, and it will not in fact comply with ceasing overseas production of its phones. Nifty 50 will respond to this moment, and in the book Shining Bull, Nifty 50, Bank Nifty, 1st April 2025 to 31st March 2026, Nifty traders will find my predictions as to the same, available at shop.shiningbull.com. This was the Mars Crypto Podcast.